What's up, everybody? Gonna give you guys a breakdown of the BPN Survive the Night 50-mile ultra. I said I was gonna do this. I've procrastinated a little bit. It's now just over 2 weeks later. I guess I'll start with just the whole experience overall was super awesome. It was cool to go out there and see the ranch and kind of experience that. I also really loved the layout of the race, the 5-mile loops. The way they had that set up with the tunnel of everybody's camps along where you ran through. That was super cool. It was also very convenient to get to your people and get refills on bottles and stuff. I'm sure you guys saw maybe some of the clips from Instagram or whatever, but I guess I could throw up one of the clips of running through that tunnel. It was pretty cool. There was some different parts of it though that I haven't had to deal with before. I've ran races that have gone through the night, but I've never done a race that started at night. So it was kind of interesting trying to figure out the fueling and what to eat and how to eat during the day before that. So I tried my best to just keep it normal, cut off the eating like an hour and a half before the actual race started, just so I wasn't too bloated or full for the race. Did have some stomach issues, but not like, it seemed like there's a lot of people that had worse issues than I did, but I had one bathroom break at mile 15. Well, one number 2 at mile 15. Did stop a couple times to do some number 1s along the trail, but I was one of the more fortunate ones, it sounds like. It sounds like a lot of people had some stomach issues, but when we first rolled up, there was everybody's got their tents and all this, and I guess we didn't even think about it or expect the rain or anything, so we showed up we didn't even have lawn chairs or anything. We just had a couple of throw blankets to throw down on the ground, but it ended up getting pretty cold, so I mean, I was all right, but felt kind of bad for the girls. My mom and my fiance crewing, they got pretty cold, but as far as the course there, they did have the slight hills and stuff there, but what really got me is there's sneaky holes. Like, they weren't like so big to where you could see them from a long ways away and you could, avoid them. They were like just deep enough, or just kind of just so you couldn't really see them, you know what I mean? And then you'd find them. You'd find them when you stepped in them, almost hyperextend your knee or roll an ankle or whatever, but you just had to kind of like stay light-footed enough to where you weren't like fully giving all your body weight to that step, so you could adjust if you did land a little awkward. But after the first couple loops, you kind of learned the stretches that had the holes in them, which is another reason why it was kind of nice that it was 10 5-mile loops, so you could kind of learn the course and adjust accordingly. Another cool thing was just meeting everybody there. There was a lot of people I've seen all over social media and stuff running, so it was super cool to meet and see all those people out there. It was also cool to meet some people that had seen me and watched some of my stuff, so that was pretty cool. First time I've ever like taken a picture, so that was kind of a cool thing to do for the first time. But as far as nutrition, for the race, I took every one of those 5-mile loops. I'd get a new bottle of G1M Sport in a soft flask bottle, and then I started out for the first hour and 20 minutes or so taking a gel every 20 minutes. Decided that was a little bit aggressive, and that's when I had the stomach stuff. So once I had my bathroom break, I peeled back a little bit on the nutrition and decided to go a gel every 30 minutes instead of every 20 minutes, which I think paid off in the long run because my stomach settled back down and I was able to keep going. Legs definitely felt more fatigued without the extra carbs, but I think it was you kind of have to play the battle of your legs versus your stomach, and I think I made the right choice. It ended up working out. So the one thing I did very much neglect and need to get better on is the amount of sodium I was taking in, because at mile 33, we had our first little cramp, which didn't fully derail me. It just kind of had to change my my running gait up a little bit, and that was all well and good until about 5 miles later, and complete hamstring lockup just completely froze me for about a good 2 minutes out there. After that, we got back to, kind of took a while, got it loosened up enough to be able to run. Got back to the camp, and I took 2 salt tablets, which definitely helped. And then just could still feel it was tight. So next time I came around, I took some more salt. And I definitely think that was the game changer that helped me be able to finish the race out without cramping again. But in the future, definitely need to stay on top of the sodium better than I did. Other than that, I mean, I guess I went into it with the goal of running sub 6 hours, which we did miss. We ran 6:04:55, so we were short about 5 minutes. We were gonna be well ahead of that first 20-25 miles. I guess I could throw up the splits for the whole thing here, but after a while, the legs started getting heavy, and I think the lack of nutrition definitely played a part. But we were able to hold on and still go at a pretty decent pace, and I knew it was going to be good enough to hold on to that second place. So I decided it'd be better to stay there and not try to push and catch first place and blow up and then end up, further back. But as far as what's next, so in 1 week from yesterday, I will be starting a backyard ultra down in Texas, the Summit Backyard Ultra. I'm excited for that because the winner of that race gets a automatic spot onto Team USA for the World Team Championships in Backyard Ultra, which, for those of you who don't know, Backyard Ultra is the 4.167 mile loop every hour on the hour. The math comes out to be 100 miles every 24 hours until there's only one person left. And that's also what the Go One More Ultra that I qualified for by getting top 2 in the BPN Survive the Night 50 miler is also a backyard ultra. So I'm super excited for that. 6 days out right now. There's definitely gonna be some good competition there. Ready to really push myself. But yeah, I guess that was kind of my experience with the whole BPN Survive the Night Ultra. It was awesome experience overall. I'm excited to be able to go back to the ranch in April. That's about it.
Good job, man.
Oh, you too.
Oh. Great job, brother.
Whew. That was fun.
Dude, great job, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations, dude. You're a second place male. You're coming back to the ranch in April.
Yeah.
We'll see you next year, bro.
Yes, sir.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Get yourself a medal, man.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great
baby.
job. Good job.
Good
job.
Should get it right side up. It's in there.